All right, so Disney Investor Day happened, and I'm like, holy what? I have no idea where to start with all this. In fact, I have a really sore throat, and I probably shouldn't be doing a video right now, but oh my gosh. I mean, we were waiting for this day. A lot of Disney nerds like myself were waiting for the Investor Day, and typically things come out, and for the most part, a couple things come out, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait for that movie. I am blown away at the massive amount of information that came out. So I'm gonna try and hit everything, just do a quick wrap up. I'll probably do some timestamps in our description. That way, if you're not a Marvel fan, or if you're not a certain Disney Plus fan or something like that, you can just hit the timestamp and it'll just send you right to where I'm talking about what's coming as far as what you may like. Here's a little something right off the top that I hope what I'm about to say will make you stay for this whole video. Disney Plus, just Disney Plus, not all of Disney movies, just Disney Plus, is going to add 50 new Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and Pixar series and movies over the next few years. Over 50! Okay. All right, I just need to breathe, and I can get through this. Okay, we're going to kick it off with Lucasfilm. And before I even get into Star Wars stuff, don't forget Indiana Jones is part of Lucasfilm. And we are getting Indiana Jones Part 5. And yes, Harrison Ford is coming back as Indy. It's in pre-production right now, and it's going to be coming out July of 2022. And now on the Star Wars, Disney Plus is going to have, also along with Mandalorian, there's going to be 2 spin-off shows. One, a lot of us saw coming, Ahsoka. She's just awesome. And also Rangers of the New Republic. And it's also said that there's going to be 3 shows being planned to be crossovers in the future too. So stay tuned for that. Another show that we all knew about, we all knew Obi-Wan Kenobi was coming, but we didn't know that Hayden Christensen is coming back as Darth Vader. So pumped about that. It's funny how when the prequels came out, we were all down about it. Now it's like, oh, Hayden's coming back. Oh, he's the greatest ever. Star Wars also has The Bad Bunch coming. That's going to be an animated series about clones from the Clone Wars, also on Disney Plus. Another series set in the High Republic is going to be coming. We also have A Droid Story, which is a new project. It's going to feature a new hero alongside R2-D2 and C-3PO. And we have Lando coming. Now, it hasn't been said if it's Billy D or if it's Glover, but please be Glover, because if it's not Glover, I kind of have no interest. No disrespect to Billy D. Billy D is the man, and he created Swerve in the universe. But I love Childish Gambino. Give me Glover. And we also have Andor coming in 2022. It's going to be centered around Rogue One's Diego Luna. And I may get yelled at for this, but I think Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie ever. And finally, there's a couple Star Wars movies in the works. Coming out December 2023, Rogue Squadron is coming out. It'll really be the first movie that's not related to a Skywalker. And the other movie is something Taika Waititi is working on. And it was announced back in May that it had already been in development, but there's not a whole lot out on it. But that dude just does everything well, so I'm cool with it. All right. So now on to Marvel. Okay, yeah, I giggled. I am so pumped. Okay, so obviously we knew about WandaVision coming out. Most of us knew about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and all that. But we now have release dates. So WandaVision, we got a new trailer for that. And it's going to be coming out January 15th. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We got a full trailer for that. Amazing. And that's going to be coming out in March. And then we finally get to see what Loki kind of looks like. And that is coming out May 2021. Pretty pumped about that. And it keeps going on. We got another look into Hawkeye. That should be released fall of 2021. We also have a new trailer for the animated series What If. And for comic book geeks out there, What If was great. It basically just did an alternate, like if Peter Parker, he got bit by the spider, what if Gwen got bit by the spider, and it would just go off on a tangent like that. But great comic series. And some of the other Disney Plus shows from Marvel that we knew were coming, like Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk, just went a little bit more in depth on that. One thing that came out during these meetings, She-Hulk will have Mark Ruffalo. Did I say his name right? I always mess his last name up. But he will do some here and there appearances on She-Hulk the series. And oh yeah, this guy's back. I'm also really pumped. 3 new Disney Plus shows in the works. Ironheart, starring Dominique Thorne. Armor Wars, and Don Cheadle's coming back as Rhodes. Maybe some more Machine in that. And also Secret Invasion, starring Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. Now, you may think that's it, but wait, there's more. All right, man, my voice is so cracking. I apologize for it. I also apologize if I'm rambling on, but I'm actually giddy. I'm really giddy about all this. I had to change my pants because I peed myself. You may think that was a joke. We'll go with it. We'll just pretend that what I just said was a joke and didn't actually happen. Again, about the tangents. I'm going on one right now. Okay, so we still have more from Marvel coming. Coming in 2022, there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I can only imagine what that's going to be like. It's going to be filmed while they're filming Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3, which will be released in 2023. The holiday special should be released the end of 2022. And finally, we're going to be getting a series of shorts starring our favorite tree called I Am Groot. So that's a little mixture of mostly Disney Plus Marvel stuff and a little bit of the movies mixed in with it. But there's actually even more than that. So we have Ant-Man 3 coming out. Kind of a corny name. It's Ant-Man 3 Quantumania. I mean, whatever. But we did find out that the big bad's going to be Kang the Conqueror, which a bunch of us Marvel geeks are also giddy about. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is going to be very connected to WandaVision and also connected to Spider-Man 3, and Doctor Strange will also be in Spider-Man 3. They also mentioned, although we already know this, Fantastic Four is in development. Please, John and Emily, that's what we want. Emily Blunt. We want John in there. We want Emily. Let's just make it happen. And the last Marvel thing that I want to bring up, Black Panther 2. Feige came out and said they're not going to recast for Chadwick Boseman. And it's going to come out July 2022. And I am so glad they're not going to recast him. And he had also said earlier on, this was I believe last month, that they're also not going to do CGI to put him in at the beginning and maybe have him die in the movie. I just really hope, and I kind of feel they're headed this way, that it's more of starting the movie off as just remembering Chadwick, remembering Black Panther, but also remembering Chadwick. And I know they can do it in a way where it can be in the movie, but it's also a personal kind of thing. And I think that would just be an amazing thing for such an amazing actor. Alrighty, moving along. We are going to head over to what's new with Disney Animation. Disney Animation is putting out Raya and the Last Dragon, and that's actually going to premiere, I believe, the beginning of March of 2021. Baymax is getting his own series based off of Big Hero 6, and that's going to be in the beginning of 2022. Zootopia Plus is going to be a new series kind of based off of Zootopia, obviously, and that's going to be spring of 2022. We also have Tiana coming back. Not sure of where that takes place, but obviously Tiana from Princess and the Frog. That's also in 2023. There's going to be a musical comedy series for Moana. I have no idea what that's all about, but that's going to be in 2023. So there is a lot going on with all things Disney. Now let's move on over to Pixar. Pixar Disney Plus is going to have a few series, a couple that really tug at my heart. There's a new series coming called Doug Days, which is about Doug from Up. I really think Up, even though it made a ton of money, I think it is one of the most underrated Disney movies ever. It's just amazing. And I'm looking forward to that. That's coming out fall of 2021. Cars is going to have a series coming out in the fall of 2022, and that's going to be following Lightning McQueen and Mater. We also have something called Pixar Popcorn, which is going to be basically shorts featuring just iconic Pixar characters. And that is going to be starting, I believe, this January coming. Pixar also has a few movies coming. There's a movie called Luca. It's a movie set in Italy about a boy named Luca. And that's June 2021. There's also a Pixar movie coming out called Turning Red. And it's about a 13-year-old girl going through puberty. And she turns into a giant red panda when she gets really excited. I'm just whatever. Okay. And also Lightyear. So this is kind of cool. Lightyear is basically the origin story for Buzz Lightyear. And it's going to be voiced by Chris Evans. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be hitting theaters in summer 2022. And there is literally so much more that I'm leaving out. But we're already probably going to have a 15-20 minute video. And I feel bad about that. But like I said, I'm going to put timestamps. So if there's things that I'm talking about that bore you, you can just jump to what you like. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that went on during these meetings that I haven't even talked about, like all these live animated movies. Rescue Rangers, Chippendale Rescue Rangers are coming out with something with a movie. Can't wait for that. And Enchanted, I know I said Up's the most underrated movie, but honestly, Enchanted is the cheesiest, amazing Disney movie, and there's a sequel for that. Sister Act 3, what? Hello, Whoopi. All right. I'm gonna put this video to an end. Oh no, I'm not. Is she not the perfect casting for Cruella de Vil? Okay, now I'm gonna put this to an end. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I had so much fun putting this all together, and please, just if you have a second, subscribe, throw some likes on these pages, and love you guys.